What's going on, YouTube fam? Jeriel back with another video for you today. And of course, you can see it from the title. It says you need to stop doing this like today, ASAP, right? You need to, trust me. So we're gonna get into the details. We're gonna get into the specifics as to what I'm actually talking about. So yeah, if you're interested, guys, keep it locked. Before we get into the specifics of this video, if you're new to this channel, again, my name is Jeriel, and on this channel we discuss everything fragrance related. So if you enjoy content like that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified every time I put out a new video. Alright, at this point it's weekly, so yeah, without that bell you're not going to be notified. Yeah, appreciate it. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. So what can I be talking about? What it is that I'm so adamant about? Basically, guys, it's the concept of rubbing your wrists together when you spray a fragrance on. This is something I see all the time. It's a common practice amongst many. All right, I see it with friends, family, customers all the time. All right, so I need to address it. Now, this practice, I think most of us, I was there once, I think most of us would have adopted this from observation growing up as a child with your parents, your grandparents, uncle, aunts, whatever. You saw it. So growing up, you just adapted it and you never really, ask questions as to, what am I doing here, right? And that's fine, As I said, there was a time I used to do it as well. But basically, it's a bad practice, right? And I'll tell you why. So fragrance is made up of 3 layers, right? You have the top layer, which is the top notes. You have the middle layer, which is the middle notes. And then you have the lower layer, which is what we call the base notes. All right, that's the layers. Now what happens is when you spray your fragrance on your wrist and you rub your wrist together like this, you are generating heat. And usually when you have a fragrance, the top notes are very light notes. So like, let's say for example, citrus. You see a lot of citruses as the top notes in fragrances, and these top notes, these citruses, these lighter notes, they are very volatile, right? Simply meaning they evaporate very quickly. So from the time you start to rub your wrist together like this, you're generating heat and you're basically taking off the top notes immediately. It happens very fast. So in essence, you are really robbing yourself of the full experience of this fragrance. So what you're supposed to do is spray the fragrance and let it settle on your skin. Let the fragrance on your skin do all the work. There's no need to rub it in. Again, you are damaging the fragrance in the sense of, you're basically taking off the top notes of the fragrance, and you don't want that, right? You want to enjoy your fragrance from the top, or from the time you apply it straight down till the fragrance dies off. So again, avoid doing this. Yeah, so I really don't want to go into too much of the science or whatever, but basically that is what is happening. Again, those top notes are very, very diffusive. From the time heat and that fragrance interacts, it begins to evaporate. So don't rub your wrists together, because you are robbing yourself of the full experience of this fragrance. So guys, that's one thing, right? The other thing is, it's related. So you have a fragrance, right? Let me just demonstrate. What a lot of people do is they spray the fragrance very close to, let's say, well, if you're using a wrist, very close to your wrist. And when you spray that fragrance so close to your wrist, look what happens. Well, you probably can't see it there. It starts to run down your skin. And that potentially, it now pushes you or encourages you to rub your wrists together, because you don't want the fragrance dropping on the ground or on your clothes or whatever. So you are now prompted subconsciously to rub your wrists together because you are seeing this thing running down your arm. So you're supposed to spray the fragrance at a certain distance, right? Not too far, not too close. All right, so probably about here, what's that, about 5 centimeters, 5-6 centimeters. Yeah, and you spray it. Let the mist of the fragrance land on your skin, right? Not too far that it falls on the ground, but let it land on your skin and leave it right there. The fragrance on your skin will do all the work. So again, when you do it like that, there's no mess. So you are not prompted now to rub your wrists together. All right, so that's the 2 things I wanted to talk about very quickly, guys. Refrain from doing this, all right, because it's gonna affect the fragrance. And then, some people will say this thing not performing good and the fragrance not lasting long. All these things you need to take into consideration. So I'm giving you the keys. I'm giving you the key right here. If you normally practice this, don't. Right? So it may take a while to break the habit, right? So you may spray your fragrance on tomorrow and you find yourself doing it, and in the middle of it, hey, you remember, that's okay. It'll happen for a little while until you get accustomed to doing the right thing. All right, so don't rub your wrists together when you spray on the fragrance. All right, so that's basically it. If you have any comments, any questions, any suggestions, leave it in the comment section. I like to read it, and of course we will interact from there. Alright, so if this was helpful, guys, drop a like on the video. Again, it helps out the channel on the YouTube platform. So drop a like. Thank you in advance. Really appreciate it. So we have more videos like this coming. I want to do a full video on how to apply a fragrance, where to apply a fragrance. And I did these in the past, but I'll do an updated version. Alright, so if you want to see those, drop a like. Let me know in the comments what you want to see, and we'll get it done. Thanks for watching. So I enjoyed this one. Hope you did as well. So you know we do it. Stay fresh, smell your best, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, so until then, I'm out. Take care. Peace.